Hello, I'm going to spend a couple of minutes now talking about what we can do to help you to overcome your fear of birds. It's one of the most horrible, debilitating phobias. You may not think it if you haven't got a fear of birds, but think about it. Spiders aren't everywhere. Birds are. In most places in the world, they're outside somewhere. And if you're scared of birds that much, I've seen people that have never been outside their whole lives unless they've been with somebody. People that have never been on a beach because there might be seagulls. People who have never had a cup of coffee in a cafe outside because there might be pigeons and other birds. For them, it seems that the fear rules their life. Where does the fear come from? We don't care. It's irrelevant. Maybe a bird flapped around the cot or something, but it doesn't make any difference. The important thing is for you to understand that it is most possible, and in fact very likely, that we'll be able to sort this out within an hour or two, but usually an hour. Because a fear of birds, like any phobia, isn't a complicated thing. It's a simple conditioned response that you learned when you were younger. The fact that it's a simple conditioned response isn't any consolation, of course, except that, of course, it's easy to fix simple, even if they're powerful, even if it's an overwhelming fear. It can be sorted very quickly. Often, in fact, the worse the fear, the more easily it can be sorted out. It's like a digital switch in the mind. Suddenly the fear is gone and the person is confused, typically going, well, I know I used to be scared of birds. And then 20 minutes later, they're chasing pigeons around the park. I've seen it dozens and dozens of times. I guess the field of NLP is most famous, if it's famous for one thing more than anything other, for the NLP fast phobia cure, which was developed some years ago and is based, like most of the approaches in NLP, upon modeling things that work. So the cure for it, the cure for all phobias, is based upon finding out from people who got over phobias what went on in their head. What exactly happened to make them not scared anymore? Because, believe it or not, getting over phobias by yourself is a thing people do all the time. The skill of the people involved who modeled this was boundless as far as I'm concerned. I wasn't involved in the modeling process. I'm just a beneficiary of the techniques. And I guess for hundreds and hundreds of clients I've seen over the last 12 years, the techniques I've learned have been great changing points in their lives. I like dealing with the fear of birds, one of my favourite phobias to deal with. We can almost certainly sort it for you within an hour. Any of us can. So please do get in touch.